All right, guys, this is part two of that video I just finished, and because I have a lot of information. Trust me, I study so much, and you all are really being blessed coming to this channel, and you'll hear me get fired up the way I talk, and that's just the way I am. I boxed 4.5 years. I former wide receiver, basketball player, and I work out 4 days a week at the gym. I got 7 days a week I do calisthenics, so I'm just very charged up, especially talking as and about something so wonderful as what we are. So, I'm not gonna be like sometimes I'm not gonna talk soft. I'm not a soft guy. I'm a strong masculine man who love women. And I gotta say this, us men who are masculine and love women, we shouldn't be afraid to say that nowadays. Our voice shouldn't be made small. Just because another voice is getting loud. Like we should keep our voice together. Masculinity is not bad. Masculinity is good. That's a good thing. A woman like a masculine man, you don't want no little soft guy. Really. And I don't need nobody calling my channel to myself, oh no, men shouldn't be soft, period. Okay, I'm saying this as I am. Now you want to call I am and tell I am, criticize I am, because I'm speaking as I am. I'm not speaking as some guy you can call and then start sweating about, oh, you shouldn't say it. No, call I am, the creator, as you. And then tell I am that you shouldn't say, what I'm saying? Because all of us are I am here. All of us are I am by the creator. You can come here and start figuring out all you feel like you want to figure out in your head. But I am is causing you here. We're breathing. That's not nothing. Anyone on this planet is creating breath. Anyone on this planet is not creating life. Yeah, we come together and we propagate, but even that's a process. See, as the creator, I am creates, but not as the physical being, as the creator. So it's that's good, man. You look at a bull is masculine, strong, and he got the cows, You look at a lion, he's masculine, strong, and he got the female lions. A male should be strong, man. Because women need strong men. We got women on this planet, they don't want no guy walking next to them and they feel they stronger than him. I bet you ain't no woman gonna feel comfortable walking with a guy that she feels like, whoa, man, I'm stronger than this guy. Come on, dude, you better get to the gym and get pumped up and work out and get I-ammed up. Like I said, I-ammed up, get some strength, some backbone, so that woman can feel comfortable around you. Like, hey, if something went down, you got her back. Now, there's nothing wrong with anything I'm saying. I am not apologizing for nothing I said to no one, because I'm speaking as I am. You call God and say, God, apologize, because that's what I'm speaking as. So I'm not apologizing. This is Amology with no apology. Okay? Straight up. Your word, you heard. That's what we're doing it over here at Amology. No apology. I'm making a comment that is strong and that's true. So my voice being this way, if you can't handle that, get strong. I am up and go, because I'm pumped up. Talking about the creator, that I am, the greatness we are, you should be pumped up. You shouldn't be, No, I'm not going to do that because, you got to be strong, man. It's like you get excited. You see Michael Jordan winning the game, you a Bulls fan, man, you get yes. You know what I'm saying? You get fired up. Like, gosh, victory, boom. When you saw Michael Jordan play, Mike out there, Mike was demanding respect. Man, he took over that court. Michael Jordan, masculinity, man. He went on that court and demanded victory. Jordan demanded victory. The greatest player of all time from here. The heart of a champion will always beat the mindset of a champion. If you believe you're a champion up here, you run to somebody's a champion right here, they're going to win every single time. Every time you're not going to beat them. You cannot beat the heart of a champion. You cannot. You can knock them down. You can knock them down. They're going to get up and they're going to win. Because they a champion as the heart, man. I am. You can change somebody's mind. They get in the ring feeling like, and then you got the heart of a champion. You'll change this. You change that mind set. But the heart set, man, they in there to win. They're a winner. They digging in. So that's what you are looking at right now. The heart of a champion. I am, man. And so are you. And woman. So boom, I get a little fired up. Handle that. Get this information and use this information. Wake up. So you heard me say there's only one I am. There's only one I am. There's only one I am. And I'm about to read something to you so we can stop playing around with these words, M-I-N-D, law of attraction, subconscious. John 8:58 says, before Abraham was, I am. It doesn't say before Abraham was, M-I-N-D was. Right? Because you know that's in the scroll, right? And just so you know what the M-I-N-D is, it doesn't say, also, the scripture, I am. I'm going to say I am doesn't say, not it. I am doesn't say before Abraham was, M-I-N-D was. I am doesn't say before Abraham was, law of attraction was. I am doesn't say before Abraham was, the subconscious M-I-N-D was. I am says before Abraham was, I am. Huh? And let me read something to you right now to prove that. This is, let me go over here. I'll read something to you to prove what I'm saying. Isaiah 44:6. Trying to find that. But Isaiah 44:6 says, I am. And there is no, Isaiah 44:6 says, I am. And there is no other, there's no other I am. But it really says, I am, and there's no God beside I am. Don't make God out of these. Because you be sitting here wondering, oh, I hope my M-I-N-D, I hope the law of attraction, you are already what you're saying you are. You're finished. When you speak and say, I am healthy, I am health, I am wealth, I am prosperity, I am success, you're actually saying a declaration is a statement as truth. An affirmation is as affirmative. You're affirming that something that is. So you're not saying something to make something happen. You're saying what I am. So I'm going to bend down here and read a little bit. And so just listen to me like a radio program. So I'm going to read something, pay close attention. Because the nature of I am is already accomplished. You're speaking about, and you're speaking as and about a reality that's done. Not that's going to be done, but that's done. So listen to this. So I'm down here reading, and give me a moment. I'm getting all fired up, man. Check this out. Not my M-Y will, because see, that would be like who you believe you are, my, right? But I am will is done. That's Luke 22:42. Now remember this, these are scriptures written in the Bible, right? But even before the scriptures were written, this truth is. The scriptures just were written because I am himself on the planet. And then because I am created the brain, then beings would believe and they were a physical being. You got a physical fleshy garment, right? So they forgot that they were I am. So then I am said, well, let me create some text to remind I am self that I am. So, but before the text was created, I am. That's why I say we don't prefer to be given power to scripture. Scripture is all right. It's just instruction how to work the power that you are, because you existed before the scriptures. You don't really hear that anywhere. You existed before the scriptures. So don't let somebody take scripture and then make you feel less powerful. The scriptures are about you. Now, listen to this. When man wills, he attempts to make something which does not exist appear as time and space. Too often we are not aware as that which we are really doing. So I'll read that too. Too often we're not aware as that which we're really doing. We unconsciously state that we do not possess the capacity to express. We predicate our I am upon the hope as acquiring the necessary capacities as at a future time, or as a future time. And then that says, if you're working to accomplish something, you're saying that you're not that, but you will be. Man does not realize that I amness is the Father, which is the work. So he attempts to express that which he is not conscious as being. Such struggles are doomed to failure. Only the present expresses I am. Unless I am conscious as being that which I seek, I will not find I am. You awareness, the substance and the fullness as all. I am willed is the recognition as that which is appearing not. That which Romans 4:17 says, I call the things that appear not as though I am, and I am the unseen being seen. So when you say I am, that is actually, you are classifying and you're making a clarification and an affirmation and a declaration that there is something that already is, that you're speaking as and about. So then how do you act as that now? My reading was kind of a little stoic, only because I've been making corrections. So how do you act as that now? What type of information is out there to have you act when you speak as that declaration? When you know, you said, I'm speaking as a declaration that I am, but I'm physically here. So then you go, man, I am that? Yes, you are. So, well, man, how do I act as that? A lot of beings don't show you that. Say, you watch, this guy, Tom Karen, is wonderful. Be Something Wonderful Studio. Go listen to him. He's great. Listen to this guy who's called Mad Black Guru. This guy, Elmer O. Locker Jr. Elmer O. Locker Jr. always quote from Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy. Those guys study with Abdullah. No, a lot of you don't even know who Abdullah is. But he's the one who trained and taught Neville Goddard. Okay? And Neville Goddard, you all know who he is. You see his books all over the place in his videos. And he always talking about living in the end result. I take the word end out and put live as the end result. See, I do things like take out prepositions of and put as instead. That changes the context of the sentence. Instead of saying living in the end result, I'm living as the end result because I am that end result. So then how do you do that? Right? And I listen to a lot of these speakers. How I started out before when I said, hey, I listen to beings and they're trying to help. They are helping. But what they're doing is they're not taking these beings from, they'll say, man, you already have this. You already are this. But when they say you, they have not told those beings that you are the I am as that. And only, I would say conception. We would say conception. The only, I'm trying to avoid saying thing, or let's just say habit. That's the correct term. The only habit that's in the way of you knowing that you are I am and that you already that is because of who you are. I'm going to go ahead and use the word believe because I'm not going to use any terminology, but I do know that they're here. They are, okay, I'm going to take that back. They're still here. And they're just I aming the who and not the what. They I am in the who identity and not the I am identity. Do you see the difference? See, what are you is different than who you've been. And I'm avoiding saying the word TH. You know what? You are always I aming. I really believe that the terms T-H-I-N-K, T-H-I-N-K-I-N-G, T-H-O-U-G-H-T are not even real. They're not. They're illusions anyway, because they said everything appears an illusion. So that's the whole, said the ego is illusion. M-I-N-D is illusion. It's an illusion that someone is not something. When you say you W-A-N-T something, that's a lie. That's an illusion because you're already that. The truth is I am. That's why Psalms 23:1 says, and the verse should have been written this way, I am self. I shall not want. And then Psalms 24:1, the very next chapter says, I am the earth. Boom. the fullness thereof, whatever that is that you would appear to be W-A-I-N-T-N-G, and which you shouldn't be, which you should be saying I am, and then the world, synonyms, earth and world, and all of those who dwell therein. So there's no need to be W-A-I-N-T, because that's a lie. You are all that. Now, when I say you are all that, I'm saying you as the I am is all that. Not you as the who beings would call a person. That person perception you have, that you believe you are, that you've been I aming. Remember, let's keep the focus here. I don't want to say who you've been T-H-I-N-K, because I don't need you to go back up here. So let me tell you, the brain is a beautiful gift, quiet and silent. I brought this little tape out here. I want to show you something. The brain is a beautiful gift, quiet. Some beings say, oh, you need your brain. No one needs their brain. No one. You know why? Because you already have a brain. What you need is for your brain to be silent and quiet with no program running. And then the brain comfortably works with the job it's supposed to do, with the nervous system, the blood, and why it's there, just like the liver, the kidney, and the spleen, and the pancreas. Why they're there. They're doing their jobs quietly. They're not making any noise. So when this brain is doing I am job, I'm going to say I am job. They're doing that. When the brain's doing I am job quietly, that brain is not interfering with a program. When you say I am, you don't have no resistance or no challenge to say that you're not. See, a cassette tape. This is now the millennials. They don't know what this is. They probably remember DVDs, right? But those who know about the 90s and the 80s, you know what that cassette player is. Well, that's all the MIND is. All the MIND is misinformation, needing demolition, or destroying, dumping, dissipating, or just totally demolishing. That's like your brain is like a tape recorder. Your brain is like a tape recorder with a cassette tape in it. And on that cassette tape, just say that's the MIND, right? So now I have a little exercise. Listen, Scientology, people talk about Scientology. I heard stuff in the media, and I said, I'm going to go, because I'm one being, I'm not going to be led by the head. I like to know. And the only way you can know something about someone, don't just read if they put something in media, the press about somebody, and you right away believe that's them. No, you don't know yet. You're up in the head. Until you meet that individual and say, hey, listen, one thing you do know is that they're on this planet. You know that. And you know that they're being talked about. You know that. Now you need to go, if you have the ability to talk to them and say, okay, they saying this about you, man, is this true? Or is this a true woman? And if they say yes, now because you spoke to them and you did your own research, now you are in a knowingness. You know, man, I talked to them. They said this is true. So that's what I did when I went to Scientology. I said, let me go there and find out for myself. When I walked in there, I'm going to tell you right now, when you go to Scientology, they're gonna greet you with respect, and they are aggressive about helping you. When I say aggressive, they pull you in. They are really committed. I'm talking like devoted, deeply committed to getting you clear about what you really are. And they won't tell you that you I am, but they're going to take you through courses and let you have your own experiential realization that you are. And then they'll look at you. And then when you get to that place, they have a process they call auditing. Is in their course Dianetics, where they just keep auditing to you until they undo what they call the reactive MIND. Now that's Scientology. Then there's another place called the Release Technique. And that's www.thereleasetechnique.com. Lester Leviston started this program in Arizona, and he was in Sedona, Arizona. So the first name was the Sedona Method. And then Lawrence Crane he met Lester Leviston in New York. And Lester Leviston, explained, the doctors told Lester Leviston, he was 42 and he had all this knowledge. He had engineer degree and calculus and chemistry. This guy was like very, very heady. and he had all these degrees. And then at age 42, the doctor said, "This, you only have these many days," and blah blah blah. And that man said, because he was a engineer and he worked with energy and quantum physics and all that, he calculated, whoa, what if I take the energy off all these feelings that get rid of all these feelings? So he started releasing from there. He got away from here and started healing his body here. He started letting go all these feelings from the heart chakra and abdominal, the solar plex. And all of a sudden, boom, he started feeling better. So he said he let go all his non-loving feelings till he got his body 100% healthy. What they said he had disappeared. And he solved that all from here, not here. This is what caused it. Problem solver. Problem solver. Question answers. Finite, infinity. Intelligence, wisdom. Intelligence can never beat wisdom. Einstein said that no amount of accumulated knowledge can equal the imagination. So Lester Levinson healed himself. And then he discovered this program, and he started making all these courses. And he called that the Sedona method. He called I'm going to say I am, not it, called I am the Sedona method. And stop using the term it, unless it's something that you don't like to have in your life. Then you say it, because it always signifies separation. The chair, it's over there. So I say the chair, I am over there, inclusive. So I am you, okay? So this message, I am a wonderful message, okay? So like I said, I'm not trying to get A's in English. I'll break the grammar just to give you clarity as how to phrase things so that you can have the best experience as I am. All right, so Lester Levinson, so he healed himself. Then he realized this is something that everyone else should have. Just like myself, I studied all this stuff. I studied all this wonderful information. Now I'm going, hey, why should I keep this to myself? And I'm watching other speakers speak, and they're leaving something out. And I said, well, it's time for you to put this out on these videos so bees can now go to these wonderful speakers, hear what they're hearing over there, and then come here and get the whole circumference, and then they have all they need to, boom, enjoy what they are. That's why I'm doing these videos. Like Lester Levinson, he did what he did. Like L. Ron Hubbard put together Scientology to help so many beings. A lot of beings have been helped with Scientology, no matter what you hear in the media. A lot of beings have been helped with the release technique. And then this wonderful gentleman named, and all these gentlemen are wonderful. So Lester Levinson's protege was Larry Crane, who promised Lester Levinson, "I carry on your work." And he was a benefactor, and that's what he's been doing for all these years. And he has helpers. Monday through Fridays, 9 to 6, you can call the Release Technique. Go to www.thereleasetechnique.com, and you'll see all the information, all the courses, and there will be a phone number you can call. And from 9 to 6, you can get help with releasing. And then in Scientology, their doors are open all over the place. You know that. And then there's another guy named, a lot of people don't know about his name, is Robert Shenfield. And he has a thing called the creative process that he teaches in his book called Busting Loose from the Money Game. Busting Loose from the Money Game. And it's about beliefs. And then you basically you divest you are power out of the belief and the judgment of that belief and the would-be consequence of that belief. And then he had this affirmation that goes like this: I feel I am coming back to I am. And I'm using I am, but he used another term. I feel I'm coming back to I am. I feel I'm surging as I am. And I feel I'm expanding more and more as I am. And then I'm expressing more and more as I am as the three-dimensional holographic 3D physical realm. So that means that I am body, right? Realm. And then there is the meditation, which I just did today. I'm going to do the evening part after I do this recording. And Dr. Pillai teaches this from India, that you do 35 minutes. After 20 minutes, he said what's called the MIND is dissipated. And then there's the meditation center here in California. They have one in North Hollywood. They have one in Beverly. They used to have one in Beverly Hills. Now it's in Hollywood. And you go to www.themeditationcenter.com. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a method that you can use starting right now until you get in touch with these places. So imagine, just play a little game. Imagine your brain is a cassette player or a DVD player for the millenniums, and that the MIND is on that DVD. And for those who know about the cassette player, it's on this. So you reach into, you hit eject, right? Eject. The door opens up. Imagine that your head opens up at the top. You can play these games, and then you reach in and pull out this cassette tape, Bing, right? Or for the millenniums, DVD, the DVD, boom. Close the top of your head. So look at your brain like a DVD player or a cassette player, because what the brain does, the brain records information, then it plays back automatically without your permission. So this is how you get the brain quiet. Go in and just visualize yourself taking that CD out, and then taking that CD out, not DVD player. Take the CD out the DVD player. The brain is the DVD player, or the cassette tape out of the recorder, right? The cassette player, and just AKA the brain. And then now you have the brain there, quiet, no MIND running because the cassette tape is out. Then you like to go a step further. Imagine that you put the sun in your skull. I learned this from Dr. Polite, and put the cassette player, aka brain, or DVD player inside the sun. I am loved the world so that he gave his only begotten son, S-U-N. There's an infinite sun that you saw that, you'd be like, whoa. Then the finite sun is in this universe, lighting up all these planets. All right. Next time I do a video, I'm going to read to you. Let me see if I have enough time. I'm going to read something to you about the sun. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, I have time. I have time. So when I said the S-U-N, listen to this. I'm going to bend down so I can see some light, so I get some light on this. So you listen to what I'm reading like a radio program to back up about the S-U-N. There's an infinite sun that, you look, as far as you can look, it's huge. That's I am. Then I am gave us the finite sun, which is called the sun, S-U-N. I am's child, right? That sun lights up this entire universe. But listen to what I'm going to read here. And this is from Pray Your Way Through It. This is a book in the Revelation. This is a verse from the Revelations, right? The book of Revelations. I am revealing I am self as I am. I am revealing I am self as I am. So listen. All right, so here we go. The revelation as Yeshua, which I am gave unto him to shew unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified I am by the angels unto his servant John, who bear record of the word as I am, as the testimony as I am, and as all things that he saw. Blessed is he that readeth, they that heareth the words as the prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. See, that's why he said the time is at hand. That means I am is now. Listen to this. The revelation of St. John Divine is a manual of spiritual development, teaching the great art of scientific prayer, not as so many believe a cryptic prophecy as future world events. The word apocalypse or apocalypsis means to unveil, disrobe, reveal, and uncover the truth that you are I am. Unveil that lie that you are who you are. Disrobe the lie that you are who you are. Uncover that I am that you really are. And disrobe the I am that you really are. Because this body is a robe, is a garment, as flesh. But inside, the true creator is I am wearing this body that we call our body, but this is really I am body. Don't miss the mark and keep saying who you believe you are and start saying what you are, which is I am. So listen up, I'm going to finish reading. The revelation of St. John Divine means I am revealing I am self as man. If you sit still, relax, let go, and then I amly divest yourself of your body, name, nationality, race, environment, family, etc. What are you? You will say, I'm invisible. I am spirit. I am life. This is what the book of Revelations is talking about. The book of revelation. You are really invisible. You cannot see your concepts, feelings, beliefs, and convictions. Neither can you see the feelings as love, faith, joy, and enthusiasm. You are living as all your loves, dreams, aspirations, longings, and imaginings. You are not living in your body, but your body lives in the I am you are as an idea. So what type of idea are you I am in that your body is? I am health. I am strong. I am powerful. I am, all the good. Every time you say I am, something good should be coming after that because you're creating. If you look at everything we do, I am talking, I am walking, I am swimming. I am always come first. Before Abraham was, I am. So I am is what we are. Before the body was, I am. Before the body was that has a brain in it, I am. So you shouldn't be going here for trying to get prayers answered. Say, I am. Keep this quiet. Let this be blessed by being silent. Take the tape out and the CD and keep this silent. Let it work. Let I am. The brain works as a nervous system. Let me finish reading this. All right. The purpose of the apocalypse is to unveil man and reveal to him the presence as the indwelling I am. This is the magnificent and glorious purpose as the book of what's called the Bible. In the following pages, you will receive all the significant highlights of the principle or key verses as given in I am classes and public lectures. The first verse says, the revelation as I am, as Yeshua I am, which I am gave unto I am to shew unto his servants. The word Yeshua in the Old Testament, or David, in the New Testament, they say J-E-S-U-S, is the ancient name for the Son, S-U-N. That's right. Yeshua is the ancient name for the Son, S-U-N, right? And which was a symbol as the light and the presence as I am within man. In other words, Yeshua in New Testament, J-U-S-E-S, means I am, or pure being. The ancient name is I am. The word I am is the title, and means consecrated and anointed. So I am, the term I am is the truth, the spiritual truth about anyone or anything. Your I amness is the I am, what's called Christ, or the solution to any problem. Your I am is the solution to any problem. Man, I hope this thing is still recording. And when you say I am, you are announcing the presence as I am, which is your Savior. Because your realization as I am is the salvation and the solution to anything what appears to be a problem. In the language of the Bible, you are Yeshua, I am, as action when you become aware of the fact that your I amness is I am. And whatever you're fixed to I am, you are. Man, I hope I still am recording this. Let me see. Yeah, good. We still got some good time. But it's about to go down.